Hi, and thank you for your time. The following is a brief introduction to a revolutionary technology that is set to change the world around us. And this is no idle claim. The problems assailing the world as a result of man's overuse of chemical and toxic compounds now have a solution. This is the world we have created, our legacy for future generations. Despite heightened awareness of the dangers of pollution, chemical farming, and numerous other issues, worldwide statistics continue to decline. As we continue on our road of industrial development, greater and greater strain is placed on our ever-decreasing natural resources. The quality of our water, yields from our farmlands, and the disposal of our ever-increasing waste are all issues that, directly or indirectly, affect everyone. These factors have led this planet and all its inhabitants down a path of escalating degradation. As the balance of nature becomes ever more disrupted, the consequences spread even further, like ripples in a pond. And so it is with toxic substances that enter the food chain at the lowest level and migrate upward, spreading the potential damage to higher life forms, ultimately ending with mankind. You don't have to be a scientist or engineer to realize that chemicals, pesticides, and other toxic compounds that are absorbed by the animals and plants we eat have the potential not only to destroy the world around us, but also to affect our health and the lives of those close to us. These are issues that affect all of us. Not so long ago, an effective solution to these problems seemed nothing more than a distant dream. Today, a solution remarkable in its simplicity is a reality. A reality that lies with our smallest known life forms, microorganisms. We've used these organisms for thousands of years in the manufacture of cheese, beer, and wine, as well as to pickle and preserve food. Composting and waste treatment also rely on microbial action to achieve the desired results. Traditional microbiology has studied these microorganisms at length and in depth, but until now, the true scope of their application has not been fully realized. Dr. Teruo Higa, a Japanese horticulturist, was researching methods of improving crop yields without the use of chemical fertilizers early in the 1980s, when through a chance of good fortune, he made a fundamental discovery regarding the nature of microorganisms. What he discovered was that life, in its effort to survive, moves in one of only two directions: degenerative or regenerative. And this direction is totally and only determined by the action of microorganisms. If life is moving in a degenerative direction, the result is decay, putrefaction, foul odors, toxic substances, pests, and a general reduction in the ability of all life forms to survive well. If, however, life can be moved into a regenerative path, the results are increased harmony, an absence of pollution, improved crop yields, and a long-term sustainable environment. The key lies not with the individual microorganisms, but in how they interact and survive as a collective group. This consortium of various different types and classes of microorganisms act together in a symbiotic, self-protecting manner. Dr. Higa coined a term for these beneficial microbe consortiums: EM, or effective microorganisms. Take your pick. But EM is definitely here to stay. It is a natural, probiotic, and pro-life technology that has been steadily developing around the world for 25 years. The microbes in EM are non-harmful, non-pathogenic, non-genetically engineered or modified, and not chemically synthesized. They're a natural combination of lactic acid bacteria, yeasts, and phototropic bacteria. Bacteria often found in yogurt, cheeses, bread, and beer. The applications for EM are almost limitless. Its development is rooted in our agricultural fields, where a vast body of positive scientific evidence and testimonials exists. From agriculture, its use spread to livestock management, where it has been used as a probiotic feed supplement and as an additive to drinking water for poultry, pigs, and cattle, increasing body weights and reducing the incidence of disease. It has been used extensively in the treatment of animal waste to create highly beneficial manures and composts. From this arena, its use naturally spread to the field of sewage treatment and odor control. In this field, EM has the potential to increase the capacity of treatment plants by up to 50% with a reduction in toxic gases of 90% or more. And its uses in and around the home are equally dramatic. Applied to fruit and vegetables, it extends the shelf life by days, even weeks. Garbage cans no longer smell. Fly populations are reduced, and mold no longer grows. Ponds become clean, and flowers bloom for longer. And added to laundry, the use of detergents can be reduced by up to 2/3. There is no question that EM will one day be a normal and integral part of our everyday lives. And as technology continues to develop, its long-term application to human health and well-being holds ever more promise. Or to quote Dr. Higa, it would be no exaggeration to say here that the scope of potential applications of EM technology appears to be limitless. But unfortunately, EM technology is not as widely used today as we would like. And that's probably because revolutionary new concepts, even important earth-saving ones, often take a circuitous course to acceptance. Yet the technology is in place, tested, confirmed, and accepted by the international scientific community. Not yet in place is the realization of the widespread benefits of its everyday use. It is with a sense of pride and responsibility that Effective Environmental Services is now able to offer this technology to the wide U.S. market. Effective Environmental Services, working with you and for you. First, last, always.